Hey guys, and welcome back to Syphon Filter 2. This should be the last video. So, Teresa has saved you from an ambush set by Stephens by detonating a controlled series of C4 charges underneath the tenement you were in. The floor collapsed and you've fallen through down to the sewers running underneath the building. You're now heading through the sewers back to the chopper. Follow Teresa and keep her alive. Yeah, I don't want to jinx this, but she seems to be fairly good at keeping herself alive. This level is actually quite a lot of fun. It's kind of a decent run through the sewers, straight up the tower, well, the parking lot, straight up the tower and to the chopper. It's kind of nicely paced actually. But on this early section, there is one aspect of bullshit that we're going to have to get through, and I don't know if there's like unlimited agents here or something, but there's a lot
Teresa,
of agents.
Following orders as usual, I see.
I got your location from subvocals. Found some C4 in the chopper. Wanted to see if I still knew how to use it.
I'd say you passed pretty well. I lost all my gear in that blast. Now I'm gonna need a weapon.
Here's a 45. These
I
sewer
need a
tunnels
weapon.
pass directly under the streets and have an outlet in the parking garage basement.
I'm behind you all the way.
Gabe, stay close. I have a bad feeling about this.
Let's go.
Well, luckily she gives us a 45, and a 45 is pretty damn good. You know, maybe would have preferred something a little bit meatier, but this pistol packs a punch. The biggest drawback is we only have 10 rounds. Well, 2 magazines. Now, one interesting aspect, though, is these agents. And start as you mean to go on, I guess. So, we actually, if we restart the level, we start off with more ammo. That's interesting. What I was going to say about these agents is they've actually been knocked back a few pegs. These agents aren't actually that great, to be honest. They're not that good at aiming, and not many of them, if any, actually have flak jackets. So it's kind of an interesting
Really coming in handy now.
it's kind of an interesting downgrade, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure the agency is running out of men, to be fair. We must have killed like 600,000 of them by now. Now Teresa is going to run off that way, and if we follow her, she's going to complain that we need to drain a water valve. So we are going to do a bit of metagaming, and we're going to run this way. Go straight to the valve, because it's just going to save a little bit of time that way. Okay. All quiet here, I say, until it wasn't. As you can see, these guys really can't hit anything. But I thought I could hear someone. Interesting. Now these guys in here are a little bit more spicy. These guys are going to go for headshots. Whether they're actually going to get any headshots is another story. Alright, now when we flip the switch, we're going to get assaulted by 2 guys, and these guys are serious.
Gabe, it's working. Hey, I've spotted Stephens. I'm going after him.
Teresa, no! Wait!
Teresa, no! Should be fine. Right, these guys got flak jackets. Right, he's gonna disappear, which is fine. Now what that guy does, he's gonna sneak up to here. And when he gets to this position, he's going to start throwing grenades into your hole. Ask me how I know that. Anyway, we're down to 1 magazine left, which is not fantastic, but luckily we've picked up a lot of ammo along the way. Now we're going to try and avoid these guys, to be honest, because there's really not that much point in attacking them unless one physically cock blocks us and gets in our way. You don't really need to take them out. we're just wasting ammo because we're not going to be walking back and collecting the ammo. It literally is just a waste. Right. Now notice how when we're running, kind of hard to see, but we've still got the water splashes because we're in the sewer, but it's like shitty brown and green water splashes, which makes me laugh. Attention to detail, yeah. Now this guy is right in our way, but we're just going to cut him in half because he's a turd. That guy's gone. Ain't got no time to play with you fellas. Oh, hello. Yep, see what I mean? Bottom of the barrel agencies. Agency men this time round. Pretty sure there's like one down here. Sure there was one that comes in. Ah, there they are. Trying to sneak up behind us. That's cool. Don't actually need to take those guys out, but it is kind of beneficial if we do. Ooh. Ooh, hello. Alright, that guy got a little bit serious, didn't he? Ooh. Imagine that, being shot in the head. Maybe surviving, because it wasn't a direct shot to your brain. And then you slowly, you know, your last memories are slipping off here and falling into a load of human shit and drowning in that. Not the best way to go, if I'm being honest, you know. Maybe some people might like that, but not my idea of a good time. Now, this bit is a massive bastard. We've got to shimmy across this pipe whilst we're getting attacked by enemies. This is 110% pure luck if we get to the other side. Teresa is supposed to be covering us from above. She's not very good at that. Like, we can take, like, maybe this guy out, but there's nothing we can do about the two guys that go either side.
What would you do without me?
Yep, there we go. Nothing we can do there at all. Whatever reason, Gabe literally will not aim at those two people, but Teresa will just, I don't know what she does. She's supposed to be shooting them, but I think she's shooting the wall, trying to lick her elbow. I'm not really sure, but you've just got to hope. Yep, doesn't work. So all I do, the only way I've found to really do this, we're going to fast forward, get over here. We're going to kill this guy. We're going to drop a save state, and we're just going to fast forward until we get over. And as soon as we get far enough over, we'll trigger that cutscene, and then once that cutscene's over, everyone's going to be dead. There's no skill way that I'm aware of actually getting over that bit. You've just got to, you know, have the RNG gods on your side. Anyway, now we're out of that bit. That is that for the sewers. And I'm quite happy to be done with the sewers, I can tell you.
Gabe, over here.
Have your men secure the garage. I'll be at Logan's chopper.
There's Logan!
There they are. Get them.
Hello,
Damn, he's hard to kill.
Stevens.
Stay close. It's going to be a firefight getting out of here. Stevens, let's see some of that agency training. Call off your men and we can settle this between us.
Very macho, Logan. I don't think so. Rule 1 of war, superior numbers will win the day. You're outmatched, Logan. This time you won't escape.
Move.
Doesn't always work that way, Stevens.
Stevens is on the move. I'll follow.
Okay. This is a little bit dicey. Oof. We're going to be using this M11 quite a lot here.
So long.
This M11 is absolutely fantastic. Teresa, what's taking us so long? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the enemies, Teresa. You ever think about that? Anyway, let's continue clearing the bottom of the barrel. Okay, not bad. Now, as soon as we get up here, we're going to want to go into a combat role, like, straight away. Whoop. And even then, it's kind of a 50-50 if you're going to die. And get ready as well, because this guy's going to sneak up behind you and kill Teresa. Okay. I've played this game once or twice before, you know.
Hold up in that landing. I'll smoke him out while you finish him off.
Do it.
Now this bit is another fuck factor. Teresa's going to smoke these bastards out. We've kind of got to try and kill as many of them with headshots as possible, because they've all got grenade launchers. It's not too bad, but it does get a little bit messy if one or two get out.
Radio if you find Stevens.
Got it.
Now, there's actually a secret in this stairwell. It's it's kind of a pointless secret, I'd go as far as saying, because now we have to fight our way up, and this is almost the end of the game now. Hello. Now these guys are kind of sneaky bastards, but they're not too bad. But we need to get to, it's like the 5th floor. It is decently high up we need to get. And then there's an option of keep going, and if we keep going to the top, there's a M79 grenade launcher that we can get. It's not that useful at all, to be honest with you. In fact, it's almost worthless, but you know, it's fun to have, I suppose. Right, if we've maxed out on the H11, let's go with the H11. I mean, I love this gun. I absolutely adore this gun. Oh, hi guys. Oh, he's coming down. Nope. Oh, this gun. The rate of fire on it is just stupid. And I mean stupid in a good way. Right, we must be close. Possibly around this corner. Aha! I'm going to drop a save state just because this bit can get a bit ugly. So this is where we actually need to go. Now, if we carry on up here, this gets spicy. In fact, to be honest with you, might be better to use the grenade launcher to do this bit, because a lot of the enemies this way also have grenade launchers. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So we're just gonna blast our way up there. Seems like the smartest idea. Just leave his smouldering corpse. Ooh, he's just gonna throw standard grenades at us. Ooh. Do you see what I mean by those grenades? The kind of like weird iffy range on them is spectacular. Sometimes you can be quite close to them and they don't, you know, really do too much. Other times you can be really quite far away and they still smoke you. Like that grenade went off like here and we were here. You know, bit bullshit if you ask me, but it is, you know, that's Syphon Filter. I think one of this game's biggest problems is the hit detection, to be honest. It's not very good at all, and that's perfectly illustrated on the final boss. But maybe I shouldn't say too much in that regard yet. Now, I've also noticed as well, a couple of these guys with grenade launchers, they won't actually be looking at you, but the grenades will be coming out of their back. That was bad. Right, I'm going to cut to being up there. 1 second. And everybody's dead, Dave. So, let's go grab our reward, which is the M79.
Got it.
That unlocks some stuff as well for multiplayer. But it's kind of odd though, because now we've got an M79 and you think, oh man, this is sick. Now we can go blow everybody up. It's like, yeah, not really, because there's not really a lot of enemies left. And the M79, believe it or not, is really inefficient at finishing the last few guys off, unfortunately. Oof. And I don't make the rules, sadly. Now there's an enemy over there, but he has broken AI. What do I mean by that? Well, he will go and stand there, but if you get closer to him, he will start wandering off. Now he's wandering off. He doesn't really... I was trying to kill him before I killed that guy. Now he started wandering off. He doesn't really ever bother with you again. He'll just walk off into the distance. And I thought that was kind of strange. So when I was originally testing this game, I decided to go follow him. And he just does like little circles next to the black van there. He makes absolutely no attempt to kill you or shoot you at all. I don't know whether that's my game, whether that's my particular ROM. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, definitely a bit of weirdness that I noticed. I guess we can use the grenade launcher, I suppose. Why not? It is like the automatically win gun, I suppose. I love this bit. I love how Teresa is just like shooting his shoes or something. Not quite sure what exactly is going on there.
Me, Logan. I'm still useful to you.
Is that right?
If you know what you're involved in, you have no idea. You need me, Logan.
Do you want to finish him off, Gabe? Or can I?
Now, I'm going to put a safe state here. I don't know if we leave this, if Teresa shoots him. Ah, that's what happens. I did wonder. Cool.
Vaccine? She's dead.
You're wrong, Stevens. I have the vaccine. I've saved my partner. And you're just another dead agent.
Well, that's it. The end of the agency.
Somehow I doubt it. Come on, let's get this vaccine to Lian.
What the hell? Who started the chopper? Xing, look out!
Teresa!
I'm wearing
Most
full body armor, Gabe. You can't
dramatic
hurt me.
death ever.
You don't sound surprised.
I'm not. All the time in Colorado, the agency seemed to know what I was doing before I did. Our route down the mountain, my direction on the highway, the train, and the labs. You were dressed in a hospital gown so they could lock me up with you in case the drugs didn't work.
No secrets from old friends.
When the transport plane arrived, I set you up to secure it, and Lian got captured. You turned her over to them.
I told them where she was and secured the test subject for transport. Just doing my job, Logan. That's all. My job.
Your job, men under your command trusted you with their lives.
I eliminated expendable targets. Line of duty as per my orders.
I know the rhetoric. It doesn't change what you are.
What we are, Logan. How many men did you kill to get here? All of them, they were just doing their job. Did they deserve to die? I'm just doing what I was trained to do.
Yeah? So am I. Enough of this. Get that out of my face. Ugh.
I mean, Chance does have a
Let's
point. Not a very good one, but a point nonetheless. Right, we're just going to do the final boss here. This final boss is very, very, very difficult and extremely easy at the same time. The theory on how to take him out is unbelievably easy. In practice, again, it's one of those situations where there's not a lot of skill involved, it's just luck. straight away he's going to be coming at us, and straight away, before we even properly get control, we're taking damage. And yep, he's going to be right up our ass. You've just got to get lucky. So let's go. So this may take a few attempts. So Gabe Logan, Teresa is dead, killed by chance, who has secretly been an agency operative all along. He is completely covered in high impact Kevlar armor. Even grenades won't pierce it. But you've only got one goal now, eliminate chance. Yep. This is interesting. I'm not a fan of the way they kill Teresa like that. I actually kind of liked her. I thought she was a cool character, but anyway. So in the interest of saving time and reloading, because I might have to reload this a few times, we're going to drop a save state right here. Okay. So somehow we didn't actually take any damage there whatsoever, which is a first for me. So we're going to grab the shotgun and we're going to go into our menu to select the shotgun. I think this is the only time in the game that we actually get the shotgun as well. It's pretty beastly. We have 12 shots. And what we've got to do, because we can't kill him any other way, we've got to knock him into the rotor blades of the helicopter. Took me a little while to work that one out, I can tell you. But it's kind of an interesting, and it didn't work, an interesting boss and a bullshit boss at the same time. Oh, right, that's why. We have to not be performing a role. Now, what's kind of annoying about this is we've got to shoot him into the blades. What could be annoying about that? Yeah, here we go. You've got to get him close enough to the blades to shoot him in. And okay, we seem to have like a really good bit of luck there where we can avoid him. And his shotgun is basically a sniper rifle. And quite often when you're trying to shoot him into the blades, it just straight up won't detect. Right, there we go. We need to get... Right, let's stun him. And then we've just got to shoot him into the blades. There we go. Sometimes getting that to trigger is extremely difficult.
Teresa, I'm sorry.
The activities of a little-known government agency which allegedly had terrorist dealings that far surpassed those of the Iran-Contra affair during the Reagan presidency. We go live now with Secretary of State Vince Hadden.
The president has ordered a full investigation of this so-called black box agency and has vowed to fully cooperate with congressional authorities. Rest assured that we will get to the bottom of this. I can answer no more questions at this time.
And now a story from northern China, where tensions rose as Russian troops rolled into the province of Heilongjiang.
Uh-oh. Teresa Lipan.
I can't believe she's gone. She'd be alive today if we hadn't dragged her into
Teresa died the way she lived, doing what she believed in.
In any case, you could hardly have stopped her. No one could.
She gave her life for mine. How can I live with that?
The same way I will. By surviving, by not giving up, by fighting for what you believe in. It's not over yet.
No, because there's still one game left of this trilogy to get through yet. Yeah, I kind of think Teresa's death right at the very end there is extraordinarily cheap. But, you know, apart from that, the game is still a banger. It's definitely aged. It's definitely still a bit of crust. All of my issues that I brought up with the first game are still present here. I think overall this is a stronger game than the first one. It just had a more interesting set of levels, I think. And I think it is still worth playing now. I mean, the fact that I've played through it, it must be close to 5 times now over the last 2 months, because I practiced it one weekend a little bit before I recorded it, and then I practiced each level, then played it when I recorded it, and then I've done that again so actually nearly 6 times I've played this game over the last few months. So from my point of view, I'm thoroughly done with the game. I probably won't pick this up again for a very, very long time. But then, you know, there's not going to be many people that are going to play it through that often. I'm pretty sure I know where every enemy is and, you know, most of the lines of dialogue. But as for Syphon Filter 3, the one coming up next, I think I might be doing some co-commentary with that, perhaps. If we can fit it in and work it around some of my Discord friends. That could actually be a hell of a lot of fun. And it might spice things up a little bit.
Sir, we have them. You want us to move in?
No, I want your men out of here now.
Yes, sir.
We will finish this operation another day.
When the administration falls, as the Secretary of State, you will become president. We could have ended it here.
Perhaps, but I am not finished with him yet. I have something else in mind for Gabriel Logan.
Yeah, Mara's voice is just... it's really not very good. Everybody else's like voice acting in this game is fine. You know, it's, I guess, about as good as it possibly could be for the time. But yeah, I don't know what they were going with Mara. They just, I don't even think they knew what they were going with. It's just such an odd array of accents and emotions rolled into one character. So yeah, hopefully we're going to do some co-commentary with Syphon Filter 3. As for the game itself, I don't remember it like at all. I'm going to say I might not have actually played it back in the day, but kind of think that's unlikely, thinking back now. But I didn't think I played this one either, to be fair. But going back through it, yeah, there's quite a lot of this one I remembered. Maybe that's going to be the same for the third one. Needless to say, I am extraordinarily burnt out of Syphon Filter for now. I'm hoping the third game is going to have some new mechanics to mix things up. Because I think that's like one of the... It's not really a criticism, because the first game was really good and this game was just like more of the same but very slightly refined. But I can see if the third game is also very, very similar to this one with not many new gameplay mechanics mixed in. I can see it starting to get stale, but hey, I could be completely wrong. Regardless, guys, hopefully this has actually come out, this is going to work, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, till next time.